Well, welcome back everybody to another Radio Chat episode. Today is just kind of playing around day, and I got a little extra time this morning after doing my list, and the house is empty. And I'm just screwing around with some radios, and this one is, I've got a lot of nicer radios, but this is an old Sanyo. I don't even know what their model number is, to be honest. But it's very cool. It's very cool. Let me see if I can. Now, before you get too excited about this reception of this radio, I just want to show you a couple things. First of all, I am running this coupled to a random wire antenna, but I'm using this. This is a Tecsun AN-200. It's a very easily available commercially available AM loop antenna. And normally you would use it coupled to the radio like this, and it would be tunable. But I'm not using it like that today, and I'll show you why. Try to find its... Oh, it would help if I turn the radio on. Okay. It's not getting anything. Because it's increasing the gain, but the signals here in my radio room, in my basement, are really poor. So the gain, it's just increasing the noise. But I discovered kind of a pretty cool thing to do with this antenna. It has an antenna output. Actually, if you use that as an input, i.e., hooking it up to a long wire or a random wire antenna, it actually uses this antenna in reverse. And so it becomes the, I don't know what you call it, the loading coil or the coupling coil or something. So the antenna outside is feeding it, and the signal is just radiating from this into this. This does not have an input. So you get a sense of the reception.
This is from Joan, and she says, my 24-year-old daughter left the church last May.
Let me zoom in here so you can see the radio.
She didn't hurt you, she hurt herself. She has denied herself the ability to obey God.
I know. No, it's a great point. It's a great cachet. Oh, yeah, but I would think that would be the only. When you buy one My Pillow, you're going to get the second one absolutely free using the promo code WOR.
2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids. What I would like oil.
1.5 million barrels is our market. We should be opening everything up right now.
Friend,
Calling
Canon EOS 5D Mark III. And I was joking with you when you asked me to do it.
Most often by mail enlisted.
Some of these are pretty local, but and that station. Unplugging the antenna. Zero. Sorry, not seeing the radio at all, but with the antenna plugged in.
And what did we do? Well, there's no other place for them to go.
Don't wait. Call.
Now, this radio by itself is not that great, and I think it's probably the internal antenna is just not very good. And so you overcome that with a good exterior antenna, and as most cheap portables don't have any kind of antenna socket. This has a. This is all being run on batteries. I like this. I like this little radio. It's cool. Sounds great. But if you don't have if you're not using an antenna, it's the reception's pretty bad.
Light as many gospel indie artists that I can, and his name is Gabriel Powell from Atlanta, Georgia. He came.
Now this is the antenna that I'm using on the other end is about 100 foot. Going out into the woods. It's really nothing fancy. It's 100 feet of wire. It's running through an a 9-to-1 and it's coming through some coax into my Radio Shack. So I have a lot of crazy signals here, and this way I'm shielded from all the internal, the bad radio interference. So I get a good clean signal coming through, and it goes through that antenna. Really makes this little radio come alive. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration today and a little bit of radio play. I'll probably pull out another radio here in a little bit. But thanks for watching.
I used to be plagued by